Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're looking after each other in this really red day of crypto live. So listen guys, the first thing I want to do is I want to send out my sincere apology to the broke community for anybody who lost money in this project. But I can assure you now the community takeover has begun, and broke is, as of this moment, burning 44% of the supply of what's remaining with the tokens that are already out there. And this is now a community project. Now, am I asking you to go and buy broke right now? You don't have to, but as part of the community, you can actually go to the new X page, broke Brett or base at broke Brett base on X, and you can actually, if you're still holding this, you can support this. It is a total community project. Now there was some shenanigans with selling wallets and that type of thing, but all remaining wallets will be transparent. And you can see here right now it has a floor price of $1 million. And for anybody who is obviously affected by this, like I said, I do not like the community to make any losses. But sadly, this is meme projects, and sometimes you cannot control external factors and what happens out there. All I can say to you now is, as you can see, as per the announcement, if anybody wants to be involved with a community-run project that is that has all the wallets out, all of the circulation out, everything burnt, 44% that's going to be burnt on the 20th, and that could be verified on chain. I've already spoken to my community, the DXP community, and they know exactly how I feel about this. And like I said, this is not a video about a buy alert or anything like that, but I am sincerely sorry to every single member of not just my community, but the wider crypto community who bought into broke Brett and has lost money. Now, it's always about how you sometimes, how you pick things up. A lot of people might have lost trust, but CTOs are quite common now. Community run projects across the entire space. So with no tokens out in malicious hands, what I see from here is onwards and upwards. So like I said, this is not a video for you to go and buy bread. But hey, look, if you want to support it, if you want to get back in it, if you want to do anything like that, you now have a project that has its fair ups and downs. To be honest, did well out of the traps, and now is in a place where the community controls the entire supply with that imminent burn coming. So yeah, I would say go to the X page, which is broke Brett base at broke Brett base, follow it and see what developments come out of it. Now, on a wider note, the cryptocurrency market has been completely decimated, and nobody knows as to why this is happening, with very few exceptional projects that are holding their current price level. Now, what I would say is, if you look at these kind of articles, crypto to see quiet summer as miners witness post-halving capitulation. So on the one side, there is the whole question about the mining post-halving, with the mining rewards down. And we're going to talk about some fantastic projects to accumulate in this. Well, if anybody has money left to accumulate, these would be the kind of projects that I would be buying. And the wider market just looks like it's on this massive capitulation phase. Now, we know one thing for sure here. We know that capitulation is going to shake a lot of people out. This happened exactly in 2020, but it was part of the COVID dip, right? So we did have that major COVID capitulation. Then we had 160 days of sideways action where things were just not looking as rosy as they should, until we shot up in October, and the rest is history, forming all-time highs in April 21 and then November 2021. So this is a time to be absolutely, you've got to have nerves of steel. It's probably not wise to trade positions unless you have some really strong altcoins. Majority of us are completely exposed into our allocations, and some of us are down 50, 60, 70%. So this is really a difficult time in the space. But with this difficulty, I think comes many opportunities. And how can we play this? Now, the average income in volume of coins, ERC20 has dropped by 2.1 times from 84 billion to 40 billion. This is a bearish signal for the market. A drop below 30 billion would be considered as deep correction. And that's something which is to be taken notice, to obviously look at, because I don't think we are done anywhere near. We may not be done. I think the floor should be 64,000, but if we go correcting any further, then there could be more blood on the streets. Now, looking at projects that have a decent level of pullback, I mean, like I said, it's all relevant to your dry powder at this point, but there are a few exceptional projects that are holding the fort. So, for example, we have projects like, for example, aitech here, which is down quite significantly to some of the lowest prices, 32% off the month. So aitech is in a good accumulation space at 11 cents. If you're looking for something decent, accumulating some of the cryptocurrencies for the election may not be a good idea. You've got, for example, MAGA hat at $70 million. And then you've got stuff like Tectum here. Tectum is at below $10, $9.25. Fantastic scoop. The one I was really surprised with today is Manta Network dropped below $1 for the first time that I can remember. And Manta is at a fantastic buy price right now at $1. In addition to that, you look at some of the big AI projects like EOS, all the way back to 45 cents and a $500 million market cap. Meanwhile, some cryptocurrencies are doing much better than others. So, for example, if you look at alephium is back at 155, which is its previous low. About 152 was the previous low. And alephium right now is at a very good buy at $125 million market cap. What else are we looking at? We're looking at the lithium AGI, 14 cents at $100 million in market cap. The only issue right now is access to liquid funds, because some of these are incredible buys, absolutely incredible buys, and the market continues with that. Now, even if you look at something like Kaspa, which is normally absolutely solid, Kaspa down up to 15, it went down to 13.60 and now down to 14 cents. So the list continues, guys, and some of the gaming cryptocurrencies are even more beaten like you won't imagine. Now, these are some gaming coins and some layer ones here: Wilderworld, Oasis, Alephium, and the list goes on, guys. If you look at the top 100, most cryptocurrencies is down at least on average by 15-16% today. So what would I be looking to? What would I look to purchase in this current dip? I would say I would look for some decent winners. I would try and avoid small micro caps. And for me, the most incredible project with probably the biggest strength right now is Ondo Finance. Ondo Finance hardly moving below $1. And in fact, it's been performing the other way, because every time the dip comes, it's been bought back up. So in this particular time, if you are buying, and it's not always wise to buy, but to see where the market is going. But if you are accumulating right now, it's a dream. It's a dream because you've got projects that will absolutely outperform the rest of the market. And Ondo Finance is one of them. Another gem that's below $10 is Echelon Prime. Most people, this was actually completely out of reach. Right now at $8.90, Echelon Prime is basically in its lowest since those early days, where you were buying this at $5 or $3, even earlier than that. So $8.91, Echelon Prime. I think it's a fantastic time to potentially consider that. I'm also looking at Heroes of Mavia. Heroes of Mavia is down to 178, 179. Heroes of Mavia is another gem below $100 million. And this is the lowest it's been since these early days. So plenty to go through, guys, but this is a time to consider what's going to move in your portfolio. And this is a time to remain absolutely solid, think positively, and just buy what you can. And no dry powder. Everybody has committed to buying projects. Crypto is like a drug. As soon as you have a bit of money, you want to put it into the market. but you might want to play the next kind of 48 hours strategically and see where Bitcoin holds $64,000. All right, guys. Like I said, you know, it's a tough time, but hopefully we'll get through this together as a community. And once again, my sincere apologies for anybody who is bleeding right now, and hopefully we'll get back up, guys. I'll see you on the next one.